Hello there, and welcome to a little update video on things that are happening on the channel. I had a comment left me yesterday about the subjective scoring in the battle leagues. I think it's going to be better if I take you up to the gallery and discuss how I score it and why, which I will do in a moment. The other thing is, as you all probably know, the Remington Torrent has been performing terribly at the moment. It's at the bottom of the league. I just cannot get it to shoot right at the moment, so I've been and picked up a replacement gun today, so that will be, as you can see, it's on the bench now, it's being looked at, being tuned in. But one thing I've found straight away, and I'm just going to come to the camera and turn you around and show you, so just bear with me a second. Now, I took the Torrent up to the top of the range there to try it out, and straight away I had 2 on target and 1 miles away, so I knew something was not right. Now, I don't know if you can see here, but most of these are brown where I've cleaned the barrel out. I obviously knew there was something not quite right straight away. I'm just going to try and zoom you in a touch there on some of these ones from the start. Now, I have done this from start to finish with the swabs. This was the first one, but that would indicate to me when it's brown that that's not packing grease inside the gun. That is actually, I would have said, rust in the barrel. To me, I mean, every other one I've ever cleaned has always come out with packing grease as like a dark colour. Nothing like that as regards brown. So I'm not sure at the moment, but I think that may be what the problem is. I think wherever Remington's been storing these, they may well be, as you can see further along the line there, that's how clean it's come as I've gone further. The other thing is, usually I have 3 dirty ones of the swabs when I clean a barrel, and then I'll have 2 to dry off. You can see actually how many it took to get that somewhere near relatively clean, so quite a shock there. Now that means I'm just hoping now that that's not why the Remington Torrent isn't working. Wherever Remington was storing these, because I know where I buy these from there, I've had plenty guns off them before, and where I buy these guns from, TFM Farm and Country, which is a great place to buy anything from, by the way, they store them in a cabinet in the dry, so I know that's where they're put. So this would be where Remington must have been storing them. There's either been quite a humid place with dampness in or something else. That's if that is rust in the barrel, which what it looks like to me, I can't be certain. But anyway, I've got it into a position now where I've got the scope on, barrel's cleaned, and I'm going to try again with it shortly to try and tune it in. If I can't get it right, I'm going to have a word with TFM again and explain to them what I've found. Anyway, our next thing is the subjective scoring on the channel. I'm going to just take you now to the targets up the garden, so we'll just stop recording and I'll start again when we get up there. Right, number 1, how we do the scoring on the gallery. The gallery, as you can see, as you flick one up, it grips. Sometimes when the second one flicks up, that hits and it knocks that one down like that. Well, obviously it's already been up, so I've got to count that as obviously a mark. So that's how we score that one. Obviously you do need to knock it down to get it off. If one drops, I would still count it because I know it's hit it, even though it's not knocked them all down, it did hit it, so I would count that. Now I think this is the one where people think I'm being a little bit more subjective. It's the gallery. Now this is a new gallery that we've just put in. As you can see there's a bar at the back. Now can you see it's a magnetic bar there, and when these go down they catch onto the magnetic bar like so, and we hit this one to reset. Well, what happens is sometimes with this you can hear it actually, well, you don't hear it where I'm sitting and I take the shot, you will see this wobble in the middle. That means I know it's hit that bar. If it's hit that bar and that's wobbled or moved, as you can see every time it touches, look, it moves slightly. Now I look for that every time, and if that happens I give the point. Now also the other one is, every now and again the first one will go down and the second one hits, but the first one shoots back up like so. Well, obviously I've got to count that as 2 points because both of them have gone back and both of them have hit the bar. I think it's still worth giving them a point even if they stick on the magnet or not. It's done what it needed to do. It's hit the target and it's hit the bar at the back. It's not the gun's fault that it's not being connected. The magnet's not picked it up and connected it, so I still score it as that. And that's why. But as I say, when I take the shot inside the scope I can see this and I look for movement on that. That's how I know it's hit the bar at the back, and that's what I look for. So if you think the scoring's a little bit subjective, sometimes a little bit hit and miss, that is why. I hope that's explained how I do it. Well, that's the news and update for now. I do hope I can get this Remington Torrent to work. I've took away the original scope that comes with the Torrent because it doesn't seem to be much good, to be fair enough. Put a Gamma one in. Obviously I will do a part 2 review video because it wouldn't get a fair review the first time because the first one was awful, and I'm just hoping that this one's not the same. The original first few shots I took was exactly the same as the first Remington. You'll possibly get 2 shots around the same, and then all of a sudden you'll get one that'll fly about 3 or 4 inches away from the other 2 without even moving, you know, the scopes. So I've just, as you can probably see, I've just done a full barrel clean on it, and I'm just about now to tune it in again, try again, and I'll do a review on it now as soon as I've got it right. I don't really want to start the review until I know I'm somewhere with it. So obviously if you do see a review for the Remington Torrent come on, you know I've won. If you don't see a review for the Remington Torrent, it's had to go back. But I think I know what the problem is now after that cleaning. As I said earlier, it looks to me like inside the barrel is rusty, which obviously I think I'm going to struggle to get it back if so, but we'll see. Hopefully a clean has sorted it out and got rid of most of the rust now, and I can carry on and get it all fully sorted. Anyway, I hope that's explained a few things, and I'll see you in the next video. Thanks for listening. Well, some sad news I'm afraid. The Remington Torrent, after we replaced the gun, got a new one in, it was the problem. There was rust inside the barrel wherever these guns had been stored. Was obviously in a damp or humid area, and it had rusted inside the barrel. That's why I couldn't get them to work at all. That was 2 Remington Torrents on the run. Tried everything we could not get it right. It was pointless replacing it with another one because they were all out the same batch from the store that I was using. So I'm afraid the sad news is the Remington Torrent is dead and will be taken out of the league. Now I know we're halfway through obviously a battle league. I think it's only fair everybody keeps the points that they have because they earned them, and the replacement gun, which you will see coming shortly, takes over and starts from scratch and has to play every gun in the league. So to those who were lucky enough to face the Torrent and got points out of it, fair play. The Torrent did actually win one game, which was a shock in its own, really. I can't even remember who it beat now, but it did win one game. It had got 3 points, but he won't be moving from where he is because he's no longer with us, he's left. But that's the news. The Remington Torrent is no longer in the Battle League, it's gone. It will be replaced. There's a new gun coming. Look out for that in the unboxing and obviously the review before it actually joins the league, but those will all be coming very, very shortly. Okay. I will post the video of how badly the Remington was firing in the next few days, or maybe even the same day as I release this. Just take a look at it. It's absolutely ridiculous how that gun was firing. In the end it even shot me. It missed the target by that much. It hit the rebound boards, come back in and hit me in the arm. Can you believe it? But that's the end of the news anyway. Look forward to speaking to you soon.